Roman, Frank 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 Roman. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Frank Roman, a vampire action science fiction fantasy thriller right now. Let's get into this for real. Enter Stacy's body day. The next day, Frank noticed that everybody is gathering around Stacy's body on the ground. Even the cops arrived around 11 a.m. because there's a witness made a phone call, and that person is Miss Carly, a blind, older black lady vampire hunter. Frank voiceover. I noticed that everybody is standing around this girl by the name of Stacy Pullman, and her body is on the ground. Her body is made into ashes, and I asked this old lady, which her name is Miss Carly. Miss Carly is standing there holding her cane with her glasses on. Frank, curious. Excuse me, miss. Miss Carly turns around and she begins to touch Frank's right arm while she's about to say something to him. Miss Carly, yes, Frank Roman, how are you doing? Frank gives Miss Carly a look but wants to ask her something. Frank, speechless. How do you know my name? Miss Carly, calmly. I'm your godmother, and I haven't seen you since you were a kid. Miss Carly continues. Your parents were murdered, and you never met them. Flashback, cliffhanger, Lloyd Roman and Catherine Roman Knight. This is the scene where Frank's parents, Lloyd Roman, a vampire hunter, and Catherine Roman, a vampire hunter, is trying to escape from Sting at this point while shooting at Sting, but Sting is coming towards them really fast. Sting yells, y'all can run, but y'all can't hide. Lloyd yells, shit! That witch is coming really fast. Catherine yells, I hope that we can make it out of here. Lloyd yells, you're right about that. Sting went from a witch to an alligator in order to take Lloyd and Catherine out. Sting evil. Time to die, y'all. Lloyd yells, no! Catherine yells, no! After Lloyd and Catherine respond, Sting uses its tail to wrap Lloyd's neck along with Catherine's neck really tight until they were dead. Lloyd and Catherine's eyes went from black to yellow. Sting went back from an alligator to a witch. Sting smiling very evil. It feels so good to be evil all the time. In flashback, return to the scene. Frank, speechless. Damn! Miss Carly, yep. I am sorry about your wife and your 3 children. Frank pauses. Miss Carly, I haven't seen you in a long time. What made you want to come back? Frank, I want to be someone I want to be besides a vampire hunter. Miss Carly begins to laugh a little, but Frank gives her a look. Frank continues, "What's so funny?" Miss Carly, "Once you are a vampire hunter, you will always be a vampire hunter. Your parents could have killed the witch, but they didn't get a chance to. It's up to you to finish the job." Cut to enter asking question day. Frank pauses and looks at Miss Carly, but decides to ask her another question. Frank is really curious about Stacy's death. Frank, curious, "Let me ask you a question if you don't mind me asking." Miss Carly, "I'm listening." Frank, curious, "What happened to this woman last night?" Miss Carly, calmly, "Stacy Pullman was murdered last night around 1:45 a.m. Frank, calmly, "Oh, damn. Does anyone know who did it?" Miss Carly, shaking her head, "Nope. I can sense it's a witch." Frank. Frank, calmly, While Frank and Miss Carly were talking, one of the cops came towards Stacy's apartment, but is now asking questions at this time. Officer number 1, concerned, "Who is the victim's next door neighbor?" Gabby Lauren, Stacy's next door neighbor, confessed to the officer. Gabby confessed, "That would be me." Officer number 1, "Can you tell me what happened last night?" Gabby, "I heard a loud noise right next door to me. I heard a woman yelling and screaming like she needed help." Officer number 1, calmly, "Do you mean Stacy Pullman, right?" Gabby, "That's correct." While Gabby is talking to the officer, Frank noticed that the killer put a symbol on Stacy's body. Flashback, Sting grabs Stacy Knight. This is the same scene where Sting grabs Stacy before she gets killed. Stacy yells, "No! Get the hell away from me!" Sting yells, "Shut the hell up! You're going to give me your blood right now." Stacy yells, "No!" This is the same scene where Sting not only bite Stacy's neck and drank the rest of her blood, but also wrote a symbol on her naked body, which it reads HVD. Sting, smiling in an evil way, "It's good to drink blood every night." In flashback, return to the scene. Miss Carly, "Are you all right, Frank?" Frank stops daydreaming until he got Miss Carly's attention. Frank, "Huh? Miss Carly, are you all right?" Frank, "I'm doing fine. Excuse me." Frank leaves the crime scene. Cut to enter knock on Frank's front door day. Tanisha is knocking on Frank's door around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Frank gets up out of bed and decides to go downstairs to open the door after standing there. Frank, "Hey, Tanisha." Frank looks at Tanisha in a strange way. Frank continues, "What's wrong with you?" Tanisha, "Can I come in?" Frank, "Yes, you can come in." Frank allows Tanisha to come in and close the door after locking it. Frank, voiceover. Something isn't right, though, about Stacy Pullman. Tanisha, calmly. The girl who was murdered last night. Frank, I know. And it was Stacy Pullman. I found out about it, Tanisha. Tanisha is about to tell Frank something about Stacy. Tanisha, there's something I want to tell you. Frank, I'm listening. Tanisha, confess. Stacy Pullman is my cousin. Frank is feeling bad about it. Frank, aw, I'm sorry to hear that. You can have a seat. Tanisha is sitting down on the couch right next to Frank. Tanisha crying. I just can't fucking believe she was murdered. She always calls her mom and I every day. Frank is holding Tanisha right now. Frank, damn, I noticed that your cousin had a symbol on her body. Tanisha, are you sure, Frank? Frank, yes, I am sure. Tanisha, curious. What does the symbol stand for? Frank, shaking his head. I really don't know. I'll find out what it really means. Tanisha, okay. Frank, curious. I usually don't say this, but I am thinking that it's the same killer who killed my parents, my wife, and my 3 children. Tanisha gives Frank a look, but she begins to say something about it. Tanisha, let's not get too excited here. You don't know that for sure, Frank. Frank, I strongly believe that. Tanisha, curious. How do you know that? Frank begins to ask Tanisha a question. Frank, how did the killer knew where your cousin lives at? Tanisha pauses for a minute. Frank continues. Exactly. I think it's a connection going on. Around 1:45 a.m. It's the same time when my wife and my 3 kids were murdered. The case hasn't been solved yet. Tanisha, you're right about that. What are you going to do? Frank, I'm going to find out who was responsible for your cousin's death, along with my parents, my wife, and my 3 children's death too. I need to find out what the symbol means. Tanisha, calmly. Okay. Frank, oh, what's going on with the case? Tanisha, well, Leon Stans was acquitted. Frank, speechless. Really? Tanisha nodded her head. I am serious about it. I still think that he's guilty for killing his parents, though. Frank, calmly. I see. Do you want me to walk you home? Tanisha, you can do that. Frank, okay, let's go. Tanisha, okay. Frank and Tanisha leave his place after locking the front door. Cut 2. Exit. Leon sees Tanisha Knight. Frank and Tanisha are walking on the sidewalk, minding her business, until Leon shows up out of nowhere, but he grabs Tanisha really badly. Leon yells, "What makes you fucking think that I was guilty?" Tanisha yells, "Get the fuck off of me!" Leon hurts Tanisha right arm really badly. Leon yells, "Shut the fuck up!" That's when Frank speaks about it. Frank yells, "Let her go!" Leon yells, "Go fuck yourself, huh?" Tanisha scared. It's okay. It's okay. Leon yells, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" Frank pulls out his gun out of his pocket and tells Leon once again. Frank, angry, "I said let her go." Leon laughs a little. "What the fuck are you going to do about it?" Frank calmly, "What I am going to do, I'll show you." Frank shot Leon in his left shoulder until Leon is on the ground after Tanisha backs away so that she don't get shot. Leon is bleeding to death. Leon, reaction. Frank is standing over him right now, but he noticed that Tanisha is being kidnapped because someone grabs her and put her in the van after taking off. Frank yells, "Damn it!" Leon is laughing at the same time. Frank continues, "You killed my parents, huh?" Leon pauses. "So what if I killed my parents like yourself? I got away with it anyway. I'm glad that those guys took her away and you may not get her back." Frank begins to say something about it. Frank, angry, "Where are those guys that took her?" Leon yells, "Why the fuck should I tell you? I don't snitch on the witch anyway." Leon continues, "If you want her back, then the only thing you have to do is to die like your parents, your wife, and your 3 children did." Frank pauses for a minute and asks Leon. Frank yells, "How do you know about that?" Leon smiling, "Because I was there when that happened, and the witch told us to take you, your wife, and your 3 children out. That was the order as well." Leon spits at Frank while laughing at the same time. Frank calmly, "Okay, give the witch a message for me." Leon curious, "What is it?" Frank calmly, "This." Leon yells, "No!" Frank shot Leon 3 times in his stomach until Leon is now dead. Frank walks away, but he has to find out where Tanisha is at. Frank, voiceover, "A killer can get away from murdering my parents, but he can't get away from this as well." Cut to exit victim number 2 night. Veronica Taylor, a lawyer, finished her paperwork at her office around 7 p.m. Veronica is having a conversation with her partner, Stevie Peterson. "Stevie, how was your day?" Veronica, "My day was not too bad. I'm glad that I finished these cases." Stevie, "I know that's right." Veronica, "How was your day?" Stevie, "My day was good. I'm tired and I need to go home." Veronica, "You right about that." Stevie, "I'm about to get inside of my car." Veronica, "Okay." Stevie begins to say something to Veronica. Stevie, "Do you want me to wait for you to get in your car?" Veronica, shaking her head, "No, I'll be okay." Stevie, "Are you sure? I can wait because I don't want anything happen to you." Veronica, "You don't have to wait on me." Stevie, "Okay, I'll see you tomorrow." Veronica, "Okay, I'll see you tomorrow too. Have a good night. Stevie, you do the same. Stevie gets in her car and drove off after Veronica pulls out her phone because her boyfriend, Travis Chambers, a dentist, is calling her right now. Veronica enter phone. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Travis enter phone. I am doing fine. What time are you coming home, babe? Veronica enter phone. Well, I'm about to go in my car now. I'll be home soon. Travis enter phone. Okay, I love you. Veronica enter phone. I love you too. Travis enter phone. Bye. Veronica enter phone. Bye. After Veronica turns her phone off, Veronica turns around and Stain picks her up real high, but she can't breathe. Stain talking evil. This won't take that long. Veronica yells, No! Please! Please! Stain put Veronica down, but she turned her into a vampire after getting inside of her body. Voice, Stain, talking evil. I said it before that killing a human being doesn't take that long. Cut 2. Enter at work day. Around 9 a.m., Frank is at work like he normally does until he saw 2 guys pointing their guns at one of his co-workers, which is actually Diane Edson, Frank's best friend as well. Those 2 guys are actually Jack and Benjamin too. Jack yells, Give me all the money right now. Benjamin yells, We're not fucking playing. Frank walks towards Diana really slowly because he can sense that she is really crying and really scared at the same time. Diana crying and scared. Please, please, don't shoot me. Jack yells, Shut the fuck up, bitch. Benjamin yells, If you don't do what he says, we will fucking kill you and everybody in this store. Diane yells, Okay, please, don't shoot me and everybody else. Jack yells, Bitch, if you don't listen, we will time you after 3 seconds. That's when Frank makes an announcement. Frank calmly, I think you 2 better leave. Jack and Benjamin looks at each other after looking at Frank. Jack laughing. Who the fuck are you? Jack spits at Frank as well until Frank uses a paper towel to wipe it off of his face. Frank calmly, Okay, I'm the same guy who watched y'all kill my wife, my 3 children, asshole. Jack and Benjamin realize who Frank really is now. Frank grabs Jack's head and smashes Jack's head on the glass. Jack reaction, Oh, fuck! Frank calmly, you 2 better leave right now. Benjamin points his gun on Frank right now. Benjamin, you were fucking wrong for that. Frank calmly, No, you were wrong for me to do this. Frank twisted Benjamin's right arm and broke it too. Benjamin screaming, Oh shit! Frank calmly, you 2 can leave now. Benjamin yells, Jack, let's get out of here. This isn't over. Jack and Benjamin turn around because they're leaving right now. Frank, are you okay, Diane? Diane is taking a deep breath. Diana, yes, I am okay. Frank calmly, if you need anything, let me know. Diana is happy after Frank told her that. Diana, okay, I will do that. Cut 2. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, y'all, oh yes. Frank Roman, Frank Roman, Frank Roman, Frank Roman, Frank Roman, Frank Roman. A vampire action, science fiction, fantasy thriller. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yes, y'all. Yes. Likes, comments, share, and subscribe. And please tell everybody about Frank Roman. Frank Roman. Frank Roman. Frank Roman. Frank Roman, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Have a good night, y'all. Frank Roman will return for real. Bye-bye.